Alrighty guys, so just a bit of an update on the new workshop here. They're actually sending out a guy who I bought the container off. They're sending him out to repair the roof. So they're going to weld in a patch just up the top there. It is actually leaking a little bit, so I have been worried about moving stuff in. But if you guys would like a video on setting this workshop up and maybe even a series on that, just let me know down below. I would be really keen on doing up a sort of a setup video and getting everything sort of put in and that. I have moved a couple of things in, but you guys will have to wait to see that. But yeah, hopefully I'll get a little bit of footage of him welding some stuff in, and then I'll give you guys an update after that. Alright, so he's just cutting up a patch and scraped it out, and it's actually a bit worse than we thought. So there's a fair old hole there. Obviously these other ones, in the future I'm actually going to cut all of this out, I reckon, and replace all of that with a brand new piece. Alright guys, I'm not sure how much you'll be able to get of this, but he's up there welding it now. It was a lot worse than what they thought. He's actually cut out a really big patch to put on there. So hopefully I'll be able to get up there and show you guys later. Cut out a bigger patch just to get rid of most of that rust up there, and then he's going to paint it all and seam seal it. While he's up there welding that, I've just noticed this over here. Massive spider nest. Must be huge in there. Alright, there's that patch in. He's just put that in, MIG welded the whole way around. Absolutely stoked with that. So now he's going to seam seal it and paint underneath. That looks really good. Right, there it is, all patched up. So he's put a really nice patch up there. I'm absolutely stoked with that. And he's actually fixed up a couple of those other ones up the top and on the inside, and he's obviously painted and primed at both sides. What is going on guys? Welcome back to the channel. As you guys just saw then, last week I got the roof repaired on this container. So this is a week later and it's all dry, so it hasn't been leaking, so that's great to see. So today I'm actually going to do a little bit of the interior. So I've actually picked up one of these 3600 lumen LED lights, so we're going to put one of them up for now. Now this was $110 for one, so I've gotten a couple of bits of wood we're going to put up. Now I'm just going to test this thing with an extension lead because there isn't power in here at the moment. So I'll put this light down the back. I just want to see how good these are and how much light it throws out. Now I'm not too sure how many lights I need all the way down, but I'm just going to put in a couple for now. And I think that'll just be enough, but I want to try this one out and then I can go get some more later. Alright guys, so I've just got a 2.4 metre long by 75mm by 30mm. So I'm just going to screw that up with a couple of right angle brackets. Now that's going into this beam here, so the screw won't go out the side. And then I'll be able to attach the light in the middle. So I've got 4 beams, so I'll run them all the way down, evenly spaced, and then we'll be able to attach the light to that. But as you guys can see, it's very dark in here, and it is actually quite light outside, so we need some light in here to be able to work. Alright, so I'm just attaching these brackets up so we can hang the light up there. So I found halfway of this beam, and then I've come 400mm off each side because the light's 1200mm long. So I'll just attach these up here and then the light slots in, and we'll be able to plug it in and see what it's like. Alright guys, I do apologise, it is extremely dark in here now, but the light is mounted up and I've got some power running through an extension lead, so we'll plug it in. Whoa, that is amazing. That gives off so much light, look at that. So my plan is, I reckon we'll only need another 4 of these. So I think what we'll have to do, I'll just run them along every seam, so I'll skip one seam and run another one. So I've got enough bits of wood there to run another 3 lights. And I'll pick up another piece, that was nice and cheap. So what I'm going to do here, I'll mount up 4 more lights, and then we can work with the doors shut. Now I do want to give you guys a little bit of an update on this layout I'm actually sort of planning in here. I would like to buy a big lathe for the back here, so a metal lathe, because I want to be able to machine up some parts and not have to do it all at work. So I want that, and maybe a couple of workbenches down each side, just so I can have a vise, and this will be sort of the workshop area. and then down the front there will be more building area, so we'll be able to build the projects down there and cut everything up and drill it all up here. Now my plan is to run more beams like this and then run some conduit all the way down and just run the conduit down the walls. I don't want to screw in the walls or anything because I don't want to put holes in anything. So I'm going to be able to run conduit down there and some power points down the sides. So that'll be able to plug in our grinders and everything. Now I am going to get a 15 amp power point put in too, just for the welder. Alright, so I actually picked up this massive steel bench here for free. It was getting thrown out. So what my plans are to do is to put a nice steel top on it, maybe 4mm thick, and then I'll be able to tack that sheet all the way along onto it. Now I do have to add 2 legs to the other end, as you can see it is sloping down a bit there. So I'll have that one running that way and maybe another one across this way. Now if I do find a lathe, I would love to put it at the back here because we've got a really solid steel floor at the back. And that'll just be nice and sturdy. Now my plan is to also run an air compressor just out the back here, outside, so it's nice and quiet. And then I'll run a little bit of piping inside and then run the all the compressed air lines down the sides. So you'll just have a hose reel, you pull it out and there'll be compressed air on the go. Alright, so I've actually got the use of this bench here too, so I'll be moving this one around. I might actually put this one over there or something, but what I do want to set this bench up for is just like a dedicated soldering iron station. So I'm going to have some nuts and bolts and stuff stacked up on the pegboard there. I've got a temperature adjustable soldering iron, so I'll be able to put that on here and we'll be able to pull some stuff apart and do all that and fix stuff, so that'll be good. And I do actually have a metal cabinet, filing cabinet over there, so I'm going to store some stuff in that. Yeah, I don't really know what the layout of this container is yet, but I think from about here onwards it's just going to be a building area, so I'll be able to wheel the golf cart over once I've got some proper lighting. Alright, so the next thing I want to talk to you guys about is this off-road golf cart I've been building. I'm really excited to get stuck back into this, guys. It's been ages. I just wanted to finish up that camper trailer before I did any more on this. So I'm actually going to change that engine idea. I found a sprocket finally. I had to order that and find some parts, and that's all taken pretty long there. But I do need a lathe to machine some things up. So if you guys actually know of a lathe for sale or anything, let me know down below, or you can message me over on Instagram. Yeah, so I'm going to be putting a new motor in that, and hopefully it might even pull a wheelie, but we'll just have to see how we go. So I'll get stuck into that, and I do have a couple more projects, but you guys will just have to wait for that. But I'm actually going to be getting more into this sort of stuff. I do enjoy building this buggies and stuff, and off-road lawnmowers and all those crazy things, working on cars and stuff. So I'm going to be jumping more into that, guys. Alright guys, so that's actually going to be all for today's video. It's really short and sweet. Just got announced that we're going to be going back into lockdown, so that really sucks. So I actually can't come to this container because we only have a 5-kilometre radius that we can travel in. So yeah, today I had to race out and just get as much done as I could before we actually lock down at 12 o'clock tonight. Yeah guys, I don't know how the content's going to be. I'll just have to try and keep up with some little bits and pieces and try and keep you guys updated. But stay tuned definitely for that. So if you guys want to see more on this container getting converted into a shed, let me know down below. I'm actually really keen to do a series on that. I think it'll be something really cool to see. But yeah, I'll definitely be adding up those rest of those bits of wood up the top and mounting up some more lights in the next video. I'll just have to dodgy wire up some extension leads to wire these lights up to get some light in here. Definitely stay tuned guys for some more buggy content. I'm really keen to get stuck into that so we can go ripping out in the bush and have some good fun on there. I'm actually trying to get to 1,000 subscribers guys, so if you can share this channel around and share these videos around, I'd really appreciate that so I can get monetized and build some bigger and better things. If you guys would like to help support the channel out by picking up some of your very own merch, you can jump over to teespring.com at Engineer to Design. I'll leave the link in the description down below. If you guys would like an inside scoop before YouTube, you can jump over to Instagram and Engineer to Design. Make sure you smash that subscribe button, notification bell so you don't miss anything. I'll see you guys in the next one.